Hello chums and a very good morning. Welcome along to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Happy Saturday, and I don't know if you can still say this anymore, but I got told off for saying it, so I won't say it. The thing that because the thing you say at the start of the month. Yeah. Oh, you said it now. I don't know. A lot of people say you can't say it anymore now because pinch and punch. But anyway, white rabbits and all that. It is the 1st of October. It is the start of the weekend. And can I just say, I feel a bit like is it a fish out of water? Yeah. Because this is my first Saturday here on Crafters TV for 5.5 months. 5.5 months! I'm getting loads of abuse in my ear now for that. I took a lot of the Saturdays off in the summer, of course, to play cricket, and the cricket season has now finished. This is my first Play Your Crafts Right since April the 23rd. I have not left my cricket jumper on, Jamie. We wear whites playing cricket. I'm just wearing my cosy, very smart jumper for a Saturday. It is not a dad jumper. What is this? I'm in 3 minutes into the show and I'm getting abuse. This is why I don't come in on Saturdays. No, I'm first Saturday for ages, but I'm looking forward to it because, of course, we kickstart the day with Play Your Crafts Right. And as I remember, this is a show where we have loads of great bargains, but we have a lot of fun and we play a game. Now, as I remember it, I am the captain of Team Facebook. My crafty partner in crime today, I'll introduce you to in just a second, is the captain of Team YouTube. We face off in a competition over 2 rounds over the course of the 2 hours, and whoever gets the most questions right is crowned the winner. And if you're watching on that particular stream, either Facebook or YouTube, you stand the chance of winning one of 5 vouchers to spend with us here at Crafters Companion. Woo! So that's your first show today. Coming up later on for you at 2 o'clock, 9 o'clock Eastern, we have got the Craft Vault. Yes, we're going to be opening up the Craft Vault. It's a kind of end of summer sale Craft Vault because the sale ends at midnight. Well, next midnight, 2nd of October. So midnight, 2nd of October, which is midnight tonight, the sale ends. Is that right? Yeah. Midnight tomorrow? Oh, so that's midnight on the 3rd then. Anyway, we're doing a big sale for the Craft Vault with loads of great deals coming up at 2 o'clock. You can see all of those already lined up on the website for you. And then 6 o'clock tonight, we are opening up the doors to the Craft House, and we are going to be having some fabulous demos on all things Creator Card. Now, I've got a few announcements to kind of tell you about, but I'll do that in just a few moments' time. Before all of that, and before we say a few hellos, let's say hello to the most important person in the room, my crafty partner in crime over the course of the day today. She was here with me yesterday, and can you believe she's come back for a second day with me? Most people don't. It is the lovely Corrine Robinson. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. Good morning, and good morning. I don't know what else to say. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Yes, it's lovely to be here on a Saturday. It's very quiet. This is what is so different here.
Yeah.
There's basically 5 of us here. 5.
6.
Yeah. Oh, and a dog. If you count the dog, 6.
Yeah.
5 and a dog.
Who wants to see the dog?
We'll get her in. Say yes. Put it in the comments, and then we'll get the dog in. That'd be lovely. That'd be lovely. Anyway, so yeah, it's brilliant. We've got, like you say, we've got lots of brilliant deals in the first show, all about the creator cards in the second show. So second show and then the third show. So it's going to be really good fun, yes. And like you say, lots of the last of the end of season sale.
Yeah.
The end of the summer sale.
End of the summer sale.
We did the start of the end of the summer sale, didn't we, if you remember?
Back at the back.
I think you and I did that, didn't we? We did the start of the end of the summer sale, and now we're doing the end of the end of the summer sale.
This is almost the end of the summer sale. Tomorrow, like you say, is the end of the summer sale because there's a big final show. So today's Craft Vault is kind of like the penultimate day, almost the end of the summer sale. But anyway, let's say a few hellos. It's going to go like that today.
But we've got some better deals than they're going to have tomorrow, haven't we? That side of you.
Yeah! Yeah! A few hellos, and then I'll tell you a bit of a news flash. Sarah says, hello everyone from Melbourne, Australia. After last night's masterclass, thank you to Ben. I slept like a baby. Thank you for the lullaby. Ben Moseby, sending people to sleep since 1979. Rhiannon says, hi Ben, Corrine, crew, social media superstar and crafty friends from Ballarat, Australia. I hope you're all enjoying your weekend. We are. We've got Glorious Grace on the socials. We've got Jamie and Charlotte in the gallery. Oi, hello. And we've also got Jake in the library. He's not saying anything. He's busy. Morning to Kimberly, who says, good morning, still dark and wet here in North Carolina. Hello to Lauren, who says, good morning, Ben, Corrine and team. Hi to Betty, who says, it's way too early in the morning here in Oklahoma where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. Barbara says, hello from Canada. Hi to Cindy. Hi to Stacey from Central New York. Hi to Diane Kreuter, who says, good morning, crafty friends from the chilly mountains of East Tennessee. Hi to Tim C, who says, hi all, I hope everyone is well. Sending hugs, thank you. Hi to Alexia. Hi to Sil Sparkley. Hi to Jennifer from Upminster. And Kirsty D, who says, good morning, everyone. Trying to get cleaned up before my niece and nephew turn up to create more mess, lol. They're going to help me sort my crafty stuff out or just do crafts. And loads of you saying, yes, 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 want to see the dog, says Terry. Rhiannon says, a big yes for the puppy dog. Bring in the fur baby, says Scania wife. Good morning from a bright and sunny Leicester. And Lauren says, how is your new puppy, Ben? Very well. I'll post some more pictures on my Facebook page. He's doing great. It's not my puppy who's here. It's little Charlotte's puppy. It's Charlotte's little puppy, not little Charlotte. Charlotte's little puppy, Tiny Whiny. So we might get her in just a bit. Now, before we get started...
This is breaking news.
Breaking news. Yesterday, we were told about the 3 for 2 deal on our paper pads, and we told you all about that right throughout the shows. We couldn't believe it. We were very excited. It's not something that we do every day. In fact, it's one of those things which is normally left for special events, not a random Friday in September. We were told that the deals on the paper pads, the 3 for 2s, were going to end at midnight. So we came in today not expecting to have deals on paper pads. However, as sometimes happens here, on a Friday, the majority of the team here, they're out the door. They're gone. I'm not dropping anyone in here. Come 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock, vroom, it's like Silverstone racetrack getting out the car park, I haven't been honest with you. Zim, 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 zim. They're all clocking out. Someone's forgot to press the button. Someone's forgot to press the button to take the deal off. Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you or not, but I'm always with you guys and I want you guys to get the deal. So here's the thing. I don't know when the deal is going to come off. It should be off, but it isn't off currently. The 3 for 2 on the paper pads still stands. So you're going to need to get to the website because I don't think these won't be on the Shop the Day page anymore. However, there is still a whole banner on the website which says 3 for 2 on paper pads. I won't go through them all now, but a little bit later on I will. Basically, if you missed out or if you want to buy more, get to the website as soon as you can because I don't know when someone's going to realise we've left that deal on. 3 for 2 on paper pads. There's the Sarah Signature Collections, there's Hunky Dory, there's Violet Studio, there's Sharon Callis, there's loads there. Get those deals whilst they last. We'll get producer Jamie to keep an eye on the website, so as soon as that deal comes off, I'll let you know. But currently, it is still live. I know a few of the paper pads have sold out. I did have a look for myself this morning, but the majority of them are still there. Keep going, keep grabbing, you're welcome, but do it as soon as you can because the deal could come off at any time. Right, let's get cracking. Weekend Super Saver we do on a weekend. This is a weekend deal. And actually, this weekend's Weekend Super Saver is phenomenal, something that everybody will want. We have bundled together a load of our tape pens, and actually is a buy 6, get 2 free deal on our tape pens. We will get the deal coming up for you here because it is phenomenal. 8 of our tape pens coming your way for just £19.15 or $33.55. It's the kind of item that everybody needs in their craft room, a core craft room tool. And here's the thing with these, well, you'll know this because the dotty tape pens are still out of stock. These come in stock, everybody buys them in their sort of cartloads, and then they go out of stock again. So take this opportunity to stock up on all of them. We're going to give you 8, you're only paying for 6. 22 metres, 72 feet of your glue tape pens on each, £19.15 or $33.55 is the deal. Do not miss out on those. Also on the show, and in fact the deal that we're going to start off with, I think Corrine has got her first demo with, is the Everyday Word Edgeables collection. And what we've done here actually is bundled together some different deals. So we've got 2 from one collection, and then we've got 4 from another collection. Or is it 5? 5. Yeah, 2 plus 5 is 7, Ben. 7 dies. So it's a great opportunity to dip your toe into the water with a couple of different collections. So you've got the special friend die here, we did have these yesterday in different configurations, like the whole set. So if you do decide you like the look of these ones the best, you can still go back and buy the full collections. However, if you just want to try out a few different type of vegetables, this is a great way to be able to do it. 2 dies there for you, and then you've also got 5 of your slimline curved edgeables included too. And as I said, there are different deals here, but this is a great way to be able to pick all of these up in this collection and just try a few different sets. The saving is massive today.
I was thinking that price is crazy.
£55 almost, $63.65 you're saving. It's £28.80 or $32.80 for a £90, $104 bundle. That is incredible. So snap these up. It is those 7 dies I've just shown you for that incredible price at the bottom of the screen. We're going to get onto a demo. Anything you want to ask over the course of this show, let me know. Any questions you want to fire my way as well, would love to get those in. And also today being the 1st of October, it is World Card Making Day. So we want to fill the screens today with pictures of your cards, your recent makes, things that you're currently working on. Do send in your pictures of your cards to studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, and hopefully we'll have lots of beautiful card galleries over the course of the shows today to inspire everybody, and also to give you a bit of a shout out on the show. So let's celebrate that today. Send in your pictures and we would love to show them. Lots of people saying, yes, show us the dog please. We will do that very shortly. And Lauren saying, oh no, the 3 for 2 on the paper pads still available. I could be in trouble. They are still available. They're still there, but hurry, hurry, hurry. Right. We are going to get started with the first demo on this show. Corrine, which of the dies are you going to be using from the 7-piece collection?
I was going to show you what the 5 are, and then I'll show you what we've got. So, as we said, you've got your word ones that come cut out like this. So this is your just for you, which is absolutely gorgeous. So these are just your edgeables that cut in. So I love this. So these are cut and embossed dies, really. So when you've cut them, run them through in your embossing mat, and then all of the detail pops out. So we've got the just for you and the special friend, which I think is that. Get it right, Colin?
Oh, it's a little
it's an
easel.
What a lovely way just to have that sort of floating at the top. Doesn't that look lovely? Really, really pretty. And then in the curved edge sentiments, we've got the Sending All My Love, which I really like there. And again, these are brilliant for paper piecing, and that's what we're going to do in a few minutes.
Wow, yeah.
Then we've got the Thank You So Very Much. So we're going to put that way around. So we've got one on the back and one on the front. I think that's really pretty. With Heartfelt Sympathy, again, one of those we were saying yesterday, you don't really want to have to do, but then you've got, that's just so understated, which I think is, for that sort of sentiment and that meaning, is just absolutely perfect, isn't it? A little bit of a drop shadow down at the bottom works beautifully. Now I love this. This is where we're starting to see them coming out into different shapes. Sorry, this one's got a little bit squashed in the box. So we've got it over the front of sort of our diorama, our fold back card, which is really lovely. Is that on? Yeah, it's on some vellum. That's nice. That's a really nice sort of
What is the die cut? It's on vellum, is it?
Yeah, it's been cut in white.
Yeah.
And then this bit at the bottom's got some vellum.
Oh,
so it just gives it like a little sort of hazy look. Now, I love this one. Look at this. This is what we were talking about yesterday, a double fold back. Oh, Merry Christmas.
Oh, look at that.
So there, you know, they're not just birthdays or celebrate, all year round as well. Isn't that lovely? So that's all 5 of those and the 2 of these. So we're going to use the Thank You Very Much. So let's just get those out of the way. And I just need to grab the plates. I hadn't quite grabbed my plates this morning. So there we go. Right, so I'm going to be using my Gemini, of course. And what I've got is I've got a piece of card, 4 3/4 inches, and then I've scored it at 8.5, and then I've just given myself a little bit of a flappy bit at the top.
Yeah.
So that can be however you want. But I found that these are all sort of 8.5 inches in length. So they are a good size. So you do need, you're not going to be making tiddly little cards with these. So there's my tape. Now with these, if I show you on here, we've got a cutting blade running along here, but there's no solid cutting blade along there. So this side's going to cut out, and this side's going to cut in. Now, the great thing about this is they give you sort of quite a nice straight edge on these. So you can always see that you've got them laid on your card right. I find it quite easy like that. So that's my cutting blade. So there's no point putting it over to that side of my card because it's going to cut all this away. So I'm putting it over to that side of my card because that's a cutting blade on that side.
Yeah.
So I've got a nice straight edge so I can see exactly where I need it to go. And the best thing to do is to tape down that side because this, as we've already said, is the bit that's going to be cut away. So if we do that, then we're less likely to mark our card. So pop that onto my cutting plate.
Shall I quickly go and get the dog whilst you're demoing?
Okay.
Because I'm getting quite a few messages.
Are you getting quite a few messages?
Get it done early.
Will she come with you?
Yeah, I reckon so. She knows me.
He knows you, does he?
Well, I only called my dog then. Tyne.
He's on his way. Oh, the door's closed. He's on his way. He's on his way back. Right, so I'm cutting this out. I keep forgetting people can't hear what's going on because I can hear them all chatting, collecting the dog. Oh, it sounds like he's coming quite happy.
Oh, sorry. My mic's live apparently.
Ben's mic's still live and you can hear him collecting the dog. There we go. So now I can peel this off from here. And there we are. Look at that.
What do you think, Tyne? This is Tyne. It's Charlotte's little doggo. Hello. She's lush, isn't she? Isn't she cute? I'll bring her over so she can see up close what you're doing.
She or he?
She.
I thought you said he.
No, she.
Hello, gorgeous girl. Hello, gorgeous girl. What are you doing to me?
You're famous, Tiny.
She is very dainty little thing.
Yeah.
There you go. Was that nice? Was that nice? Yes. You want to craft?
No. Okay.
No, okay.
She doesn't really.
She doesn't want to do
She find it hard. She hasn't got opposable thumbs, has she? So she won't be able to pick up the bits and pieces. I'll just take her back.
Okay, you take her back. Well,
Okay.
I'll show this. Right, now, I have cut this piece out. I'm just cutting out the last little bits. I forgot I was supposed to be crafting. Doesn't that look lovely? Now, I tend to do with this, I'm going to cut this piece off, and I'm going to cut it off on a slight angle, just because I find it gives me a neater finish. So that now is going to go, let me find, oh, I've done it again. Right, so that's going to go over my card. Now I just need to get a piece of acetate. I did this yesterday. I forgot to get myself some acetate and I've done it again today. Perfect.
Place here.
I know, it's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Shh.
Oh, Charlotte didn't actually ask.
She didn't check.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Nobody watches on a weekend,
No.
bosses wise, you know.
No. It'll
I
be
hope.
fine. Right. I forgot to cut a second piece of acetate here. So what I want to do here is I want something so that I can paper piece through here. So what I need to do, oops, caught that A, is pop that onto a piece of acetate. So I'm going to grab a tape pen and I'm going to come here. So I've got my dotty tape pen and I'm just going to go over the word, just there. Oh, that's gone right down to the silver. That's run completely
Good job we've got those
out.
as our weekend super saver. Well, not the dotties, but the...
Yeah, that's right down to the
tape
silver.
pens.
That one went all the way to the end. And then I'm just going to come right, catch that one, and just put some tape just on here. Now you can use a wet glue, but the most important bit is, in my point, is that you've caught the letters, because that is where we're going to do our paper pieces. So I'm just putting a little bit of solid, and then I can pop my acetate over the edge there, make sure I've caught all the letters, and that will then go on there. So you can see, just rub that down, and that's going to go there. I might have to trim that in a minute, but now I've got something to work on to.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is, we've got some of our hold and release sheets, and I was using these yesterday, and I've trimmed this one down. Basically, I've just cut it in half.
They're on the 3 for 2 as well, aren't they?
They are.
Which is still live.
Yeah. So this is a low tack card. That tack won't transfer to anything, and what we're going to do is we're going to pop our cardstock on top of there. We're going to get our die. Again, let's make sure, as we were saying yesterday, the most reason that your dies fail is because they've still got bits in. Now I want the letters, it's only the letters I want, so I'm going to make sure that is over the hold and release sheet.
Yeah.
And then we can then take that down. Now the important thing to remember here is our Gemini is very, very strong, and if we don't remove our magnetic shim, this die will cut through the hold and release sheet, and that's not what we want. So I've dropped it down to just my 3 plates. So if you've got a different machine, you just need to do something to take back a little bit of that pressure. I'm not sure what you would do, because I don't know what all your different machines are, but as long as you pull back on that pressure a little bit, you'll be all right. Otherwise, there's absolutely no point using the hold and release sheet.
Okay.
So once we've got that, now can you see, when I, there we go, lift that up, all of the pieces, hopefully you can see, have stayed in there. Now, I've got marks and I can feel the indentations on the back of there, but it's not cut through. Now, I always, this is just my personal choice, I always lift off my cardstock, just like that. There we go. There we go, take that off. Now, it doesn't matter if this bit rips, and I think it's going to on this one. I think I'm going to catch that, because all I'm after is I'm actually only after, there we go. And if you do this very carefully, this piece here can be used again, but I'm just going a little bit fast now. And you can see it's only low tack, it's not very high tack. Let me just pull that. So this piece here, the adhesive hasn't transferred to there in any way. So that's plenty, because all I want is I want this piece. So this means now that my letters are exactly where I want them to be. So all I need to do is take my glue, and then we can then just add. So I'm just using my tacky glue.
Yeah, and a bit of paper piecing, isn't it?
And a bit of paper piecing. So I'm just going to do 5 letters at a time.
Okay.
Because that works for me.
Lots of love coming through for this demo. Also, a lot of you love the appearance of Little Tyne. Astrid says, Charlotte, what a sweetheart. Gorgeous, so cute, says Sue. Charlotte, what a sweetheart, so adorable, says Jennifer Joseph. Scania wife says, what a cutie. Ben, when you whistled, my 2 fur babies ran down the stairs. Sorry. And Terry says, sweet Little Tyne. She's so adorable. What's the breed, Charlotte? Is she a golden wiener? She's a Cocker Spaniel.
There you go.
Yeah, with big, with big floppy ears. It's nice to see like a Cocker Spaniel, because it's normally like Cockapoos are the thing now, aren't they?
Yeah.
The popular dogs, like the Cocker Spaniel cross poodles, or the, what's the other one?
Cavapoo, that's what I've got.
Oh, yes. Which is a...
Cavalier King Charles.
And a
poodle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's the other one?
Sprocker, that's what my brother's got.
That's a Springer crossed Cocker Spaniel.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, if you want a hyperactive dog,
oh yeah,
that's going to be the way to go, isn't it?
Yeah. Flint, my brother's dog, is totally hyperactive.
Yeah. We've always had Border Collies. Obviously, Mac and Molly are Border Collies, and I thought they were quite sort of, you know, active dogs. But then when you see, Springers and Cockers, you're like, oh my goodness. But then, Sprockers. You get the Sprollies as well, can't you? Springer cross collies.
Oh, I've not seen those.
Yeah, Sprollies. What's a golden wiener? I don't know.
All right. I don't know. It's one I've not heard of. Maybe
I've not even heard of that type. I've heard of, like, no, that's not even the same thing, is it? A Weimaraner.
That's rather large, isn't it?
They're like big gun dogs, aren't they? Weimaraners, I think. Charlotte's just Googling
It's
golden
something
wiener.
we shouldn't be saying over and over again on TV.
She does look like one, apparently.
All right.
Tyne does. It's like a blonde dachshund, apparently.
All right.
Dachshund. Is a dachshund the same as a sausage dog?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's why it's called a wiener then, isn't it? Because a wiener is a sausage. That's sausage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Betty says she sent some pictures in.
Oh, is this for card making day?
Yes, it's International Card Making Day, a World Card Making Day today.
Wow.
So, so send your pictures in of your recent makes and we'll do some galleries throughout the shows.
Well, that didn't take long, did it? There you go. I have popped all of those in. I wasn't going to do all of those, but I just got sort of carried away. And I love doing that. So once you've done that, we can then pop it onto our card base. Now, my paper pack was not from one of the ones on 3 for 2.
Oh.
I've forgotten, and I didn't write on the back.
What is it? Oh, you don't know what it is?
No, and then because this is one. It's something I put together and I've forgotten to. I keep forgetting to write down the paper pack. I know exactly which paper pack it is. I can see it.
But you can't quite place it.
No, can't remember the name. So just using some of my Centura Pearl in the dark purple, because I think that might be in the offer we had on yesterday. It might be in an offer we've got on today. Could be. It's definitely in the offer we had on yesterday with the 100 sheets of Centura Pearl.
Was it deep purple?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely in that,
Yeah.
the 100 pack, which will still be on the web, I'm sure.
Will. There we go. So we can pop those on there. Right, now I've got one here that I've already been putting together because I've put some gorgeous little pearl drops on, and then let's get some thicker red liner tape. And then we can, I've already done this, that's organised. That was organised of me. And take that over there, bring that, hug that round the card, and then we can put that on there. Then I've got a couple more mats and layers that we can be putting on here. There we go, one. Now this card could go very nicely this way round, sort of landscape, or you can have it as a tentfold card, which is the way I often do a lot of my cards. Oops, got a bit of a thread. I know we shouldn't really use the solvent glue going on to pearlescent, but as long as I'm quite sparing and it doesn't leak, I'm all right. Because then what I did was I stamped a sentiment from one of the stamp sets that we had. I'm going to put it just like that, and then you could either put that way round. I'll let you see how you think, like that.
That's brilliant.
Or you can have it. Now that looks, that doesn't look quite right, does it? I think it looks best.
Like that, yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, yeah.
There we go. That wasn't what I was planning, but there you go. I think
Oh,
we'll
is
go
it
that
not?
way. No, I thought it was going to stand up tentfold wise.
I think it looks great like that. Because it looks like it's got like a floaty effect.
It does, doesn't it?
It's very
It's really
clever.
clever.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you.
Great,
much.
great way to start the day. Great first demo, and of course there'll be lots more as we head through the day today. Yeah, World Card Making Day as well. So do send your pictures. Jamie's just telling me we have got lots of images coming through. We'll get through as many as we can right throughout the day. Pammy says, what a lovely card. It really was, wasn't it? So you're going to get 7 dies within this collection, your everyday word edgeables, but you're also getting some of your slimline curved edgeables within this collection too. So you've got 2 from that collection, so just for you and the special friend. And bear in mind, bundle this all together. This is over £90, almost $105 worth of product that you're getting for under £29 if you're platinum, under $33 if you're shopping in the US and you're platinum. It is a 60% saving. And by the way, if you like your savings big and juicy, then make sure you are with us for Craft Vault at 2 o'clock, because again, we've got savings there. I'm just looking through 70% off, 50% off, 50% off, 70% off, 70% off, 60% off, 70% off, 70% off. It's going to be amazing. That Craft Vault show, you can hit the shop the day button and see all of the deals right now, which we've got coming up for you later on. The other 5 dies that we've got in this collection are just here for you. So you've got this one. I really like the sentiment on that one, from our family to yours. I mean, that could be, I suppose, it's quite a sort of a Christmassy message, that, isn't it? But it could be for any time, really. And, you know, it's nice to have those sort of generic sentiments. It's your special day. Could be wedding, could be birthday, could be retirement. You've then got sending all my love. And again, you know, the opportunity to paper piece here. Got that beautiful detailing in the actual border itself. Then you've got with heartfelt sympathy. Again, not one that we hope you have to use too often, but it's a really, really lovely die for that time when you do have to create that card that we all hope we never have to make. And then you've also got thank you so very much. That is a steal of a deal for $28.80 or $32.80. And don't forget, still on the web right now, we have got the 3 for 2 on those paper pads. It's still there. It is still there, and I'm going to keep chatting about it until it disappears. If you picked up some deals yesterday and you think, oh, I wish I bought more, knock yourself out, because it's still on the web. If you haven't yet seen it, head to the website. There's a banner apparently still there on the homepage. Click on 3 for 2 on paper pads and it will take you to all of the pads that are within that deal. Some have sold out though, I do know that, but this is on longer than we anticipated. I thought it was supposed to come off at midnight. It's still there. Someone's going to press a button at some point and realise that it shouldn't be there, so get in quick. Look, stunning that card, says Suzanne Dawn. Very pretty, says Cindy Vasquez. And Nee Connie, hello, says thank you, that card is lovely. Right, we are now going to get ready for part 1 of our game today on Play Your Craft Right. So, as I understand it, this is, well, I do remember, it's me versus Corrine.
Yep.
I will be playing for Team Facebook.
Okay.
Corrine, you're going to be playing for Team YouTube.
Okay.
And this is round 1, where there are going to be how many questions? 5 in each. So 5 questions in round 1, then we'll have a break. 5 questions in round 2, and then whoever's got the most questions right at the end of round 2 will be crowned the winner, will get bragging rights, and of course their winning team, whoever's on that team, 5 people, will get picked at random to win one of 5 vouchers to spend with us. Now, all I know about the game today is it's all to do with Sarah's signature collections. Sarah's signature range. So we're going to see items from particular ranges. We just have to, oh yeah, I've got the pads here. We just have to say which range we think it's from. As always, we love it when you play along in the comments at home, but let us know who you're cheering for, Team Facebook or Team YouTube. How are you feeling about this competition?
Not very good.
No.
Because I don't know that many collections, but I'll do my best.
I'm the same as you. I mean, obviously I've been here longer, but I do kind of feel that stuff goes in and then out.
Oh no, you seem to be quite good, I think.
I don't know about that. Well, let's do it then.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. All right. So play along at home. Here's your first image.
You can see.
Huh? You can see?
You
I can see your board. Are these new boards as well, by the way?
Neither of them have got pictures on the back.
Yeah, they are.
Faces on the back.
I think they are new.
They're new to you.
They're new to me. I've not been in on this show for 5.5 months. Have you written down an answer?
Yeah.
What you got?
Yeah. I remembered that one.
Oh, Jamie's gone. Even I knew that one. Doesn't wipe off very well.
Do you want a wet cloth?
Yeah, can I have it? Have you got a wet cloth?
Yeah, I've got you one ready, and then I thought you didn't need it. I'm coming over.
Thank you. Get the comments flooding in. Apparently, there's only a few of you playing along so far. Thank you. Is it because
it work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Is it because it's too hard? Right. So that is 1 apiece after round 1. You're all into it now. Okay. Do get your comments coming through. Let's find out who is playing along. Okay, so next one.
I haven't a clue.
I know it is. It's the one that Lillian said, when you turn it round, it looks like little aliens waving, but my brain is pretty terrible at remembering which one it's from. It does look a bit like the Sonic the Hedgehog background. It does. Is it the Sonic the Hedgehog collection? I've written down my answer.
I've written down an answer, but it's pure guess.
Okay, what you got?
Garden Party.
I think it's Country Lane, but I'm not 100% sure.
I don't think it's Country. Oh, you! Ben, well done.
Well, only because...
I've seen Country Lane and I don't remember that die in it at
Only
all.
because I remember, as Jamie said, I'm sure it was Lillian who said they look like little aliens, and I knew that was a recent one, so it was a bit of a guess.
I don't remember that in Country Lane.
Who's guessing so far? A lot of you got Frosty and Bright for the first one. We're a little bit behind on the comments, but it's 2-1. Go Team Facebook. Are you ready for number 3?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I know what that's for.
Oh. That's so weird, that picture, isn't it?
It's for making rosettes.
Yeah, I know. You shouldn't have said that.
And I know there is one of these in this collection that I've written down, but I don't know whether that one is from this collection.
Can I just come a bit closer? I'm coming up. I just want to see. Yeah. I think I know which one I think it's from, but whether or not it is from that one or not, I'm not 100% sure. Have you got an answer?
Yeah, got one. I did rub off, honestly, and I've written it again, garden party, because there is definitely one in garden party.
I can picture it. Is it the right one?
Yes!
You said you were going to do rubbish here. You got 2.
You've got 3, though.
Well,
Yeah.
3. There's 2 more to come, isn't there?
Yeah.
Okay, next one. How are you getting on at home?
Ooh. I'm guessing it's a Christmas.
Oh, no, that's 1 of 2. Oh, the comments, I've only got the answers from the first questions on mine, but get commenting at home.
I only know one Sarah Christmas collection.
Charlotte, you can't give clues because you might have... It's 1 of 2, and I fear I'm going to put the wrong one down here.
There's only one Christmas one that I know, so I'm going to have to write that, and I don't think it is. It's not. No, it's not. It's not.
I don't know if this is a recent one or not.
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is.
And I only know one Sarah Christmas collection.
Oh, I haven't written anything down yet because I need to flip a coin. It's 1 or 2, and I guarantee I'm going to put the wrong one down. Let us go for... Right, I'm going for this, and I bet you I've put the wrong one down.
I know I've got this one wrong because I wasn't here last year, so I don't know any of last year's Christmas collections.
What you got?
So I had to write Winter Sparkle because it was the only Christmas one I knew.
I put Watercolour Christmas.
I've never seen Watercolour
I think
Christmas.
it's 'Twas the Night though, isn't it? Oh, I've got it! Do you know what?
Well done, you.
The only reason I put that is I knew it was last year, and I remember the funny scenes which people were creating with, because Watercolour Christmas is the one with the animals, isn't it, playing volleyball?
Playing volleyball.
Do you know the one I mean? It's that one, and I just thought that there's a lot of like woodland scenes in there, so that's the only reason I put it. I was going to put 'Twas the Night. Well done if you got that. Did loads of people get that right, Jamie? Lots of people getting that. Oh, actually, in fact, I can see now. Dawn's got it. Panda Craft's got it. Sylv Sparkley's got it.
Yes, he is.
Victoria Canalba's got it. 4-2.
4-2.
With 1 to play in this round.
Told you I wouldn't.
That's all right. Oh, what is this called?
Never seen that.
Oh,
I have to admit, I have never ever seen that.
Oh, I can't. I know the collection, but it's oh, what's it called? Have you written something down?
I've made something up because I've never seen this dye in my life.
It's I know the first word, but I can't think of.
Oh, apparently not many people are getting this in the comments. I wonder how old this is.
It's not. I've written that down. I don't know if we're going to get half points. I've written something down which it's not, but it's something like that. What have you got?
I just put the sewing room.
It's something like I've written so adorable. It's something. Oh no, it's not. It's Mars. No, it's not. It's, so lovely, says Michelle. Yeah, Tim C. So lovely. The sewing collection, says Terry. What's it called? Crafty Fun.
Yeah.
Wow.
And looking at that picture, because I've got some dyes that I bought years ago, and it's got Sarah in that outfit, so that it's quite an older one.
I think we did all right there.
Oh, we finished that for half.
Yeah, so it's half time. Facebook 4,
2.
YouTube 2.
I'm sorry, YouTube.
Listen,
I'm really sorry.
There's time to claw it back, and to be honest with you, I'm pleased for the 2 of us there, because I thought we were going to have a 0-0 draw the way we were talking about this yesterday. So 4-2 at half time. How did you get along in the comments? Let me know. We're going to take a little break here, give you a chance to check out your baskets. The 3 for 2 on the paper pads are still there, so please check those out. You'll see the banner on the homepage of the website. But whilst we are having a break, check out your baskets, and also let us know what score you're on currently as we get ready for round 2 in just a little while. But we'll come back after a short break in just a few moments' time.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the products.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special, 100%, it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. And it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
It feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
A massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously, the people not just here at Crafts Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
Welcome back. Sarah Brown just saying, I was about to put the kettle on. I will after my favourite video. You're on that one, Sarah, aren't you? It's brilliant because we were just saying, oh, there's so-and-so, there's so-and-so. We're naming all the people that are on the video. It's so nice that you know us and we know you. As far as that round is concerned, Jenny Briggs says you got one right. Janet Boyd just says that was difficult. It was tough. Brenda says 4 out of 5. Decent. Christine McDonald, 3 out of 5, better than I expected. Anne Hopkins, 4 out of 5. You guys did really well. Rita Jackson got 2 correct. Julie Statham says, I'm off to Google Sarah Ranges for round 2. Yeah, get some sorting up done. Send me the answers. Beth says, thanks to Corrine's hint about the rosette, I was able to get the garden party die correct. So yeah, a lot of fun. That's why we love Play Your Crafts Right. We'll do round 2 of that in just a little while. One thing that we want to do round 2 on right now is round 2 on yesterday's Layered Edge Gatefold die collection. This was our launch from yesterday, which it seems many of you jumped in and bought. I can remember the last stock update that I called was over half the stock had gone. £41.57 is the platinum price here, or $47.84 for the full set. You can buy these individually, so 2 for £23 or 2 for $27. However, it's best to go for the full bundle because it works out that you'll get the vintage ticket set within this collection for free should you do that. And it's such a clever concept because it creates this really cute fancy gatefold effect with the layered edge, with the mats and layers in the centre, really, really easily and quickly indeed. And you've got all the dies to be able to do that. And as you saw yesterday, there's so many different ways that you can use these dies to create different looking cards. I still think one of my faves with this is the one, you probably still got it, Corrine, over there, we'll have a look at, is the one that looks like a dog's bitten 2 chunks out of the side of the card. It's so clever what you can create with these. And of course, you know, you've got these mats and layers too. So if you just want to take those out of the collection and use them elsewhere, you can do. This one here is called your Eclipse frame. If you're buying these today as well, by the way, do make sure you go back to the shows from yesterday. Check out Wake Up Call and the launch day show because there was lots and lots of demos there for you. You've got your deco frame in there too. And then lastly is the stylish mosaic. Again, a lot of you were loving this. This was one of the most popular ones individually. I think a lot of people were looking at that shape in there and thinking potentially using it for Christmas ornaments. But it's a die set, again, that sort of does all the work for you and will create, in its simplest form, cards that look like this. But as we discovered yesterday, Corrine, it's a die set that will do lots for you, isn't it?
Oh, it certainly is. And we'll have a look at... I've got a few of the cards. James says, have you got a few cards ready? And I said, yes. I've got a lot of the cards that we made yesterday. So to show you in its simplest form, as it was sort of conceived, the sort of idea would be the gatefold, but with the mats and layers giving you the perfect mat layer. So we've always said if you drop down by 1/4 of an inch, then it all just lines up. I just find it just lines up absolutely perfectly. So just reduce your mat by 1/4 of an inch and then you know it's going to line up. That's so easy to do, but it looks so... It's the perfection that you get with it, which is brilliant. So then you could always then be putting a piece of acetate in so that they don't go quite together. So we've got that dome front, which I think looks lovely. Or you could be doing, so I did another dome front one, but I just used the 2 inner dies instead of using any of the outer dies. Just to create a little, you know, peep into the inside of my card. Or you can do them over the top of your card, which looks absolutely lovely. So that looks so sweet. And then again, using all those mats and layers.
That's one you did yesterday, isn't it?
Yep, these are all so far ones we did yesterday. We did this fold back with the bauble, making a nice little shaker card in the middle, which is again really pretty. Transferring it over to Christmas because that's what you can do. Using a little bit of acetate so that we can have the element sort of hovering, or you can do them sort of on the diagonal, which is what we did. So then we have ones where we've used the die across, you know, sort of landscape across, that we get our lovely shaped card. Here's the one Ben was mentioning. So this one is so cool. The one, oh, get it the right way around. There you go. So you've got the little bit with the 2 fancy edge circles cut out of there. And again, your mats and layers are absolutely perfect. But then you can do them off center, which I think looks so, so nice. If you're always worried that when you're doing gatefolds, they're not quite right, make a feature of it. Go completely off center. And then it'll look absolutely perfect. And the final one that we made yesterday was this double fold back gatefold. Again, really easy, but then, you know, look at that, how you can create those lovely apertures. I showed you how to do that if you wanted to. So lots of different ways to use them.
Absolutely right. And hopefully, again, you've watched the shows yesterday, you'll see another demo now, you take it away with you, lots of hints, tips and inspiration, so when you get your collection home, you can really go to town with it. Must say hi to Beth, who's joined us, and also to Love to Cruise, who says, aloha, Ben and Corrine from sunny Hawaii. I'd love to go back there. Good luck, everyone, Team YouTube and Team Facebook. The second part of our Play Your Crafts Right competition coming your way just after midday today. And, of course, we will be putting 5 people into the winner's circle to win one of 5 vouchers that you can spend with us here at Crafters Companion. But let's get back to the demonstrations. Which of the dies are you going to use, Corrine, on this demo?
Vintage ticket.
Oh, yes, that's the freebie.
It is. Right, so I've got a piece of A3 card, but I've just cut it to 6 1/4 inches high, and then used the length of my A3. So then I've scored it at 2 1/2 and 10 3/4, just so that you can see. So you basically got 2 1/2 there, and on this end you've got 5 3/4. So 2 1/2 and 5 3/4, and then that should meet perfectly in the middle. Look how snugly that fits. So I'm going to have to do this in 2 pieces. Now I need to remember to go cut down into the card. So what you need to do, so when you're doing this is always where I always have to take a pause, because I would naturally go, firstly I'd use my largest die, but no, what I have to do is I have to go into the smaller one, because what we're going to do is we're going to cut a smaller aperture, and then we're going to use the larger one on our mats and layers to hug it. You just have to pause for that second, just because otherwise you go the wrong way round.
Okay.
And if you cut from smaller to larger, it's not a problem. But if you cut larger, then when you need smaller, then you've had it, haven't you? So I'm just going to butt this one up here, and I'm just making sure that I centre that die up. So I've got the tiniest little gap either end, and I'm going to put that on. Now I can't cut this in one go because I can't get it all on my mat, but that's not a problem. Now, as I was saying yesterday, when I cut these, this is just my personal preference. It wasn't in our you know, how-to or anything. I always take my magnetic shim out just because you don't need that much pressure. It's a basic die, and I don't like to put too much pressure on my cardstock where I don't need it. I find that on here, with these, it'll go through absolutely perfectly. Now you have 2 dies this side, so that you can you could cut these together. But because we've only cutting one at a time, sorry, I should have shown you. That's cut that one. I'm going to spin it round now, and I'm going to cut the other. The other advantage is because you've not got too much pressure on, your tape comes off nice and easily. So I'm going to put my second one on. Again, line it up absolutely perfectly, button that up, and then putting my tape down, pressing down on the waist, and then putting my plates on. There we go. So I've just got a little bit popping out at the end, and then that will go through. So then what we need to do is we need to find our mats and layer. So this is from our chinoiserie collection.
Oh, wow.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Not seen that for ages. I think that we had some more of that paper pad a few weeks back, which they found in the warehouse, but then I think it's gone now, isn't it?
All right, okay.
But it's a lovely, lovely collection if you've got it.
Right, so what we need to do is we need to drop down from the smaller one to the larger one, and then I can take that, but I can actually take both of those at the same time because those will fit on my mat. So those are the 2 larger ones. Let me put that back on there. So what I've got now is I've got this gatefold that matches there. It can go either way. Either way, it's up to you. So let's bring this onto here. So I want this paper to go that way round. No, I don't. I want it to go that way round. Get it the right way. Yes, good job, I checked. And so what I need to do is pop this die on here. Now, I have dropped down by 1/4 of an inch all the way around. So if you remember, that was 6 1/4, and then that was 5 3/4. So this is now 6 by 5 1/2, and it will just work. So I'm pop that onto there, and I want a piece of tape. There we go on that one, and this one is going to go. Let me just check. Yeah, I've got that the right way around, so I need it on this corner. So that's going to go onto here. And again, line it up so I know that I've got the same amount of overhang on either side, so that I know it's in the centre. And then tape, and again, I'm taping down onto the waist. Just my 2 mats on top, or plates, whatever you want to call them, and that will go on to there. So we can take that through. So that's going to cut my mats and layers, and it's going to cut them absolutely perfectly, and I'll show you how perfect it does it in 1 minute. There we go. So we've got that, and we've got that one just there. So that's going to, so this one pops out from there, and that one pops out from there. Now let me bring this in to show you. Look at that, how that will now, look at that, I've got the perfect border all the way around, just there, and that one, because I went down by that 1/4 of an inch, we've got that perfect border all the way around that side. Now what you want to do then is I have got my Harmony ink, my water reactive, and I'm just going to ink around the edges, just like that, but I'm going to cheat because I've got some ready so that we can get on to the next round of the game. Let me show you. That's all I've done there. It's just gone around the edges just like that. So we can stick those onto our card base. Let me just wipe that up. Ooh,
have you done a lot of these shows, the Play Your Craft Right shows?
4, 3, 4.
How have you got on with the game previously?
Well, we had, who was it? Jan and I? Was it Jan or Debbie? Debbie and I, or Jan and I, had Eurovision flags. Yeah. Was that Jan?
Well, you and Jan on together?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was presenting.
Oh, and it was European flags?
It was Eurovision.
Eurovision flags?
Yes. It was hard.
How? I don't understand what you mean. So how does that differ from?
So they were flags of countries
that are in the
Eurovision.
Oh,
because it was on the Eurovision. That's why I was presenting, because it fell onto Joe's weekend, but obviously, as we all know, he was off because of the Eurovision. So I did the presenting, and it was Eurovision.
Who won that one then?
Jan by 1.
Oh, okay.
But it was basically it was Scrabble. Because they gave us some letters all muddled up.
With the flag?
With the flag. So it was like anagrams. So we just basically ignored the flags.
And just looked at the anagrams.
Just did the anagrams.
That's what I'd have done, I think.
Because it was so hard. So the reverse of this paper now we can use on the inside. Yeah, it was really, really hard. What else have I done? I've done 3 theme tunes for Crafters shows.
Oh, that's tough. Isn't it funny how you you think you know them because you hear them every day, but then when they're played out of context again, you can't place them, can you?
Oh, then I've had like 3 pixels of a screen for
for the whole screen.
For the whole screen.
Yeah.
That was hard. Oh, and then I've had 2 shows with. So I've done more than I realised. 2 shows with our Charlotte speciality where she's muddled up the presenters. Those have been hilarious. I've still got the picture on my phone of
Craig and Leanne.
Craig and Leanne. It was the best one ever. Best one ever. It's still on my phone. I didn't keep any others, but it was just brilliant.
So
and
funny.
Charlotte, that was the best. I think that should be your pride and joy piece of work.
Do more of those games, please, Charlotte. Seeing as I'm in on Saturdays now, more of those fun games, please. Oh, you don't do them.
So I've now then just taken the middle dies. It was hard, though, some of those. Do you know what? I even got my own one wrong.
That is brilliant. You got your own face wrong.
I got my own face wrong.
Which part of your face? Your eyes or your mouth?
It was my eyes. Yeah, it was me and Lily. Lily and I were on it, and neither of us got it.
That is hilarious. What,
your
your eyes, her mouth?
Must have been, yeah.
And you had your glasses on?
I had my glasses on.
How can you not recognise yourself with your glasses? Do you look in the mirror in the morning and go, oh, who's that? Yeah. Oh, it's me! That is really funny.
Oh, dear. I can't remember. We must have had some with you. We had quite a few we've had a few with Ben, haven't we? I'm sure we have.
Yeah.
Right, now look at that. So we've done the offset gatefold, which looks absolutely beautiful. And then it's just about decorating it up. So I have got my best... I think I'm going to do it this way round.
Can I just ask for Renee? She says, can you remind me what size card that is, please?
So it was A3 cut to 6 1/4 high. So it was the full length of the A3 cut to 6 1/4, which, so full length is 16.5 inches.
Okay. And just to remind Lauren, Lauren, the paper is the chinoiserie.
It is.
I'm 99.9% sure that is out of stock, but if you've got it, that's the one that you need to use if you want to recreate it.
Yeah, right. I'm going to pop a little bit of wet glue down here, and then we can then just pop some of our foliage. I love this foliage. So this is from... the leaves and vines. I've got this one at home that I use quite a lot.
Okay.
And then this is the hydrangea. Looks really, really pretty. I always put my foliage in and then realise I have to pull it out a little bit further. But even white foliage anchors down your flowers, because you've heard me bang on it enough times that you need your foliage. But even white foliage anchors it down. You know, if I'd have just put these flowers in the corner, they would have just sort of hung in the air. But because we've put the flowers down, the foliage down, it just sort of anchors it. And then, how about just like that? I think that is really pretty. It's got that lovely Wedgwood or Coalport China blue. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, and I love the way that you've kind of taken that slightly differently and created like the offset aperture. So again, there's loads of different ways to use. That is just another great demonstration of how you can kind of use this collection out of its box a little bit. But take this show, go back and watch the launch from yesterday. Actually, go back and watch Wake Up Call and masterclass from yesterday too, because there was another demo of this. So basically all the shows from yesterday will feature demos and inspiration from this collection too. So if you have bought this today, make sure you go back and bookmark those shows. Get this collection. It is already, well, we're over 50%. 55% of the stock is now gone. So grab this whilst it's here. £41.57, $47.84 for the full set. That one is the beautiful, stylish mosaic. You've got your deco square as well. Remember, if you go for the bundle, you're getting the best deal because it actually works out that you're going to get your vintage ticket, which we'll come to in just a second, for free. That one is your ellipse frame. This one is that beautiful scallop circle. And then you've got the last one here, which is the vintage ticket, which is the freebie. 2 for £23 or 2 for $27 if you want to go on the twofer, or of course you can go individually, but the best value for money is in that full bundle. Gorgeous cards, says Panda Crafts. Lovely card, Corrine, says Adriana. Cindy G says beautiful. And Lisa T says, I love the pops of pink. Now, we need to show you this bundle here, and I'll give you a quick rifle through what's going on here, you cry. So yesterday, randomly, we decided to do a 3-4-2 on paper pads. I'm just going to quickly rifle through these for you and show you that they are still available. Now, they weren't supposed to be. They were supposed to have gone off the web at midnight last night. However, they are still there for you. I don't know when they're going to come off. They could come off in like 5 minutes.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
He said come over and have a look at the pads with you.
Oh, did he?
He did.
Oh.
You're not listening?
No, I thought we were just doing like a quick look at them. You said a quick look at the pads and then play the game.
Sorry, and then he said go and have a look at the pads.
Oh, look. There they are.
There's pads, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What was I saying? Yes, so these could come off at any time. I genuinely don't know when they're going to come off. They could come off now, they could come off at 1 o'clock, they could come off tomorrow.
I won't be surprised if they're off before our second show. Because that is definitely like full 24 hours, isn't it? From when they went live yesterday.
Yeah,
I think.
But then also part of me thinks I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to be on after that. Because I know what this place is like, as I said to you earlier on. It's Saturday.
And everybody's got lives.
Yeah, and people like leave like a shot on a Friday. I mean, apart from us guys.
Yeah.
So, but what I'm saying to you is, if you like the 3-for-2 idea, grab them. And what it is, it's all of these paper pads that we've got here, plus a whole host more, and you can pick up some of the most recent ones. So you could, if you're feeling all Christmassy, you could have a winter's tale with the 12x12 pad from the Vintage Snowman, and then you could throw in, for good measure, the accompanying luxury pearlescent cardstock from the Vintage Snowman, and you get the cheapest item free. What we were saying yesterday is that you might decide to go for a Christmas collection, you might decide to go for a summer collection, you might decide to go across the seasons. You don't have to mix and match, is one thing I will tell you. If you decide that you've got the Vintage Snowman, for example, and you go, well, I want 3 pads of the Vintage Snowman, you can go for 3 of those and get the third one for free. We had yesterday a lady, didn't we, who bought 30.
We did.
So we worked out that if she'd gone for the full 12x12 pads, she would have got pretty much around £150 worth for free.
Yeah, but like you say, there are elements in there that's going to allow you to build complete collections, because these are your consumables. Look after your dies, look after your stencils and your stamps, and they're going to last a lifetime. These are your consumables. So, you know, in the Frosty and Bright, you can have your luxury foil card pad, you could do your luxury mixed cardstock, or you could do your 12x12 paper pad if you wanted to. But like we said, you don't have to go from all the same collection if you don't want to. But this one's definitely, I think this was your favourite, because I don't know if you've noticed it, but you kept going back to this one.
Well, I did, and purposely. I love the Knitwit collections. I love the papers, but I love their topper pads that they bring to you. Because I think, like, you know, if you are kind of new to craft, you've got so much craftability right in here to be able to, you know, make quick and easy cards. And I once counted on a show, I want to say it was with you, but I once counted on a show actually how many toppers.
Do it with me.
Well, I can't remember the number. I wish I'd written it down. Do you remember that, Jamie?
It's a lot.
Yeah, I might do it. It was, yes, it was like 980 or something, wasn't it? Yeah, good memory. But yeah, the Knitwit collection, Kindly Thoughts you can go for. You can get the topper pad, the 12x12, and then you get your luxury card as well. That could be your 3-for-2. You've got the Homebody collection. You've got the Kindly Thoughts collection available. Pads are selling out, and I do know, Jamie's just told me that the 12x12 Bethlehem pad has now disappeared because people are just stocking up. But perhaps we'll show you...
Yeah, I think, again, I always look at what sort of bundles I might be putting together. And I think I did something similar to this yesterday. But that's just me trying to cover all seasons. Maybe you're going to something like the Sunflower, which I think was a gorgeous, gorgeous collection and it was so popular. So maybe you're going to go that. They've got some really gorgeous, vibrant colours, you know, really lovely. But these are the most beautiful paper pads. As we were saying, don't forget, a lot of these paper pads will cut down into smaller elements, 6x6, you know, you might be able to get an 8x8 with lots of other elements cut out from there, you know, how you want to use them. So they're 180 GSM, so they're really good cardstock. Secret Garden, now this, whenever I do a demo and I put Secret Garden papers on, everybody says, what's that paper pad, what's that paper pad? They absolutely love it. So stock it up, maybe get a couple of those. And then maybe put in a winter solstice. This is something that's going to add in, you know, your extra, take it through those seasons, because the great thing about winter solstice is the backs are far, far more than just Christmas. If you look, you know, the fronts of the paper sheets are absolutely gorgeous, but the backs are beautiful too. But I think if you're canny and you shop carefully, some of the paper pads, I think, can I just, is there that one, the Vintage Snowman, goes with so many more collections other than Vintage Snowman. So shop around and really mix and match and get the most for your money and make them work for you, because they really can.
Absolutely right. Do check out the website. The details are there for you on a banner on the front page for you. So get clicking. Can't guarantee it will still be there in an hour's time. So do go quickly.
Okay, right, I'm going back over there, ready for the next game. Right,
all right.
Okay.
So we are going to get ready for round 2 of our Play Your Crafts Right game. A few comments coming through. Regina's just saying, I bought this paper pad yesterday. Which one? I went crazy on paper yesterday. Love the beautiful cards, says Patricia. And Julie Barlow says, I bought 3 paper pads yesterday and then I went in for 3 more today. We are keeping an eye out on the website. When it comes off, we'll tell you. It's 24 hours as of about, probably in about 35 minutes or so. It will be about 24 hours. I've got a sneaking suspicion they might be on longer, but we'll find out. If they're still going at the end of the show, amazing. Right, let me get my board down here, because it is round 2 of our competition. It is Guess the Sarah Signature range on Play Your Crafts Right. Current score is Team Facebook 4, Team YouTube 2.
I know.
There's 5 more.
Sorry, YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTube.
There's still time to pull it back. Oh, can I ask as well?
Yeah.
If there's a draw, what happens? Because I haven't been in for 5 months on a Saturday.
They either put us on extra ones or just give to both teams.
Charlotte?
I've had both.
What, we just give, we call it a draw?
Have you got any extra ones?
I don't think we need any extra ones, do we not?
There aren't any extra ones, so we can't, so that's few.
Fantastic news. So, play along on the socials, get cheering for your favourite team, write down your answers and keep track of your scores as well. I know there's quite a few of you who got 4 out of 5 in that last round. Let's see who can get the most as we go into round 2. 5 more images, guess the collection. Are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Are you ready in the gallery? All right, so let's get going on this for the next round. Is that actually one of the pictures or not? That is it. Oh, it's just the way you said that is not what I meant to do.
Oh.
I feel like I've never seen that die set before, ever.
I know what it's going to do.
That's not the game, though. That's not the game. What's it going to do?
It's going to make a rolled flower.
Oh.
Charlotte's just given him a clue. And she said, but what colour is the dye?
I don't know.
So it's not silver, so that means it's in a Sarah. Is it definitely Sarah Sig?
Well, I would say, seeing as it's a Sarah Signature game, it's definitely Sarah Signature.
Okay. So it's to do with the foam.
Charlotte, you can't keep giving clues. We've each had 1 clue. I know. So that is the clue.
So, yeah, but I know. I even worked that out. So it's got.
Corinne, you can't keep asking questions.
I'm not asking questions. I'm working it out in my head.
Jamie's putting a timer on.
I haven't got a clue. I just don't know. No, this is before my time. I've never seen this one.
Well, I know from the clue that you gave me, I know that there is a collection. Oh, and so that's what I've written down.
I haven't got anything because I don't know. Really don't know.
Rose gold. Is that what it was called?
Wow, that's old. I've never seen that.
I wouldn't. It's probably a couple of years old. I think it was around the time when I started, but I wouldn't have got that if you hadn't said what colour is it.
I went down the wrong rabbit hole with that clue.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking it was the type of dye. It was like mixed media or something. I took the wrong clue.
Betty's got it, Dawn got it, Cindy G got it, Jenny Briggs got it, and Pammy got it, amongst others. Congratulations. So 5-2 with 4 to go.
Okay.
Are we ready for the next one? Yeah.
Has anybody
silence
seen that?
is deafening.
Wow, I'm sorry. Yes. This is good TV. There's neither of us talking.
Yeah. I don't think it's probably worth it, is it? I'll be impressed if anyone gets this one. I mean, I'm just going to have to write down a guess, I think, here. Let's think of...
I don't know enough Sarah Siggs.
Do we want a clue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. A clue would be... Am I telling everyone the clue?
Yeah.
Okay. Charlotte's clue. What country would you picture her in? Oh. It must be an old collection.
Right. I've used that clue and I've probably gone down the wrong rabbit hole again.
I've no idea. I'm not going to repeat what Jamie just said because I'm a bit worried.
That's the biggest clue ever, but never mind.
The weirdest clue.
That was good. And that actually... And that...
Do you think you got it then?
I've never heard of the collection, but the word that I've written down matches the clue Jamie's just given me.
I haven't got one written down. So what have you got?
Are you giving it in?
Yeah.
Paris.
I think she... Ah.
Parisian. Can I have that then?
Are we giving her that half or is it a full...
Come on,
Parisian?
I'm so far behind you.
Yeah, I'll give it to her.
Thank you.
5-3. Did anyone get that in the comments? I haven't... Oh, hang on. Rita got it. Adriana. Cindy got it. Sylv Sparkley got it. And Panda Crafts got it as well. Paris. Well done, everybody. So, Parisian. So that's 5-3. And is there 3 to play? Yeah.
Right.
Are they going to get easier?
They're getting harder. They're actually getting harder and harder.
Okay.
Oh.
Next one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know whether this is Sarah
Have you got one?
I got one, I'm not sure.
I don't think that's right, but what you
Ready?
got? Yeah.
Vintage Snowman.
I got 'Twas the Night. Incorrect. Oh.
Enchanted Christmas.
So 5-3, 2 to play. Did anyone get that right? No, I haven't seen one on mine actually. No. 5-3, 2 to play. Right. Can I come a bit closer? I can't really see what that is.
It's a scene, a village scene. It's got to be Christmas.
I am going for this. My writing's looking nice today. I think it's the new board and the pen. Very impressed with my writing. What? Yeah, the pens do make you... There. I've had a bit of a guess here, to be honest.
Oh.
I've written down, let me have a look, see if anyone's got any comments coming through. Well, not yet on this one, I can see. Have you got something?
I put Winter Sparkle.
Winter Sparkle. Oh.
A Winter's Tale. We've got the winter.
So 5-3, 1 to go. So if you're on Facebook,
you've won.
You've got the chance of winning a... We've not done very well second half, have we?
No. What's this?
I know this one.
Do you?
Yeah.
See, these are all so old. They're just too old for me.
Now, did anyone get that last one, by the way? Let's have a look. Yeah, loads of people saying 'Twas the Night for the last one. I'll give you a clue.
Go on.
So think about the setting that they're in, and then think about what they're doing, and it's 2 words.
Woodland. Okay.
Sort of. I think. A lot of people are getting this one right as well, actually.
Okay. Pure guess.
What you got?
Made up words. Woodland celebration.
I got rustic wedding.
Rustic wedding. Well done, you.
So that...
I'm sorry, YouTube.
I've got to tell you,
game.
Between us, I think we did pretty well. There were some toughies in there, weren't there? So it was 6-3 in the end. Did anybody get more than that? Did anyone get 10? I'd be super duper impressed if anyone got 10. And has anyone got like all of those collections, like the Parisian collection, the Winter's Tale? There's so many of them that you forget about, aren't there? So many of them. But well done to everyone who had a go. What we're going to do, of course, in just a few moments' time, we're going to pick some winners, which will go into our winners circle. So if you're on Team Facebook, yes, congratulations. Team YouTube, very, very hard luck indeed. But we'll pick 5 winners from Facebook, which we'll announce in just a few moments' time, who will go into the winners circle and win a voucher to spend with us. Let us reset. Let us take a bit of time to find out what we are going to do next. And whilst we do that, you get to the checkouts. Check these paper pads out as a matter of urgency because they could be disappearing in the next half an hour or so. But whatever is in your basket, get it checked out, and we'll come back with the final part of the show in just a few moments' time.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. So, join our family of craft experts with live tutorials and demonstrations every day. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products here on Crafters TV. Get creative and craft along with our amazing deals. Your next craft project is only a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week or watch on catch up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook or our YouTube channel. You can chat to us, craft along and meet new friends in our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
You're all our time with each other! You're not through to boot camp. Get off!
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. So, stop what you're doing and enjoy the fun here on Crafters TV.
Many of our viewers bring up time and time again, and that's our wax seal gate.
Thinking, Joe, it might not work as well because I've put too much. Joe's laughing at me. Oh, I've forgotten to put me thing in place. Oh, Joe.
Words, but I think that doesn't engage with that and can come out all wrong. Water.
That wasn't the one you just washed your brush in, was it?
Sorry. Yes, it doesn't matter.
No, it wasn't, was it? It was. Are you kidding?
I'm going to have to say, it's a slip of the tongue. I'm going to say it's maybe to do with my Scottish accent. I'm maybe going to say it's because of Mr. Ben Moseby. He is, well, yeah, he doesn't help matters.
Roll,
made pots that have exploded when I fired them. I've done zips in inside out. It happens to everybody.
We've all spilt our glitter all over our project or knocked the water over.
You're right.
I've just noticed I've got my dress on inside out.
So I was messing about doing some backgrounds with the sparkle ink, took the lid off it and managed to catch the pot somehow, and the whole thing came towards me, down my front, across my lap, onto the floor.
Went to reach for the water and, you know, do the tapping with the and so there was less tapping and more sort of a tsunami. I've got some.
Oh, it's not on your project, is it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Welcome back to Crafters TV. Do I announce the winners now? I don't know. I'm sorry. I practiced on the Saturday. Do I do that at the end? Do I do it now? Well, yes, they have come through, because if they hadn't come through, I wouldn't be announcing them, would I? I'll announce them then, shall I? So the winners. Oh, by the way, Jerry says, well done, Charlotte, putting that game together. It wasn't Charlotte, it was Nicola. Christine McDonald got 6 out of 10. Did anyone beat 6 on that game? Let me know. Lynn Cherryman just says, wax Sealgate still makes me laugh. It's very funny, very, very funny. But well done to our Facebook winners. So if I call your name out here, you need to email this address at the bottom of your screen, prizes@crafterscompanion.com. So congratulations on Team Facebook to Anne Hopkins, Linda White, Sue Nightingale Roberts, Kerry Makepeace, and Rosalind Russell. Come on down. So Anne Hopkins, Linda White, Sue Nightingale Roberts, Kerry Makepeace, Rosalind Russell. You've all won yourself a voucher to spend with us. Email below and we will get that one sent out to you. Congratulations. Right, we've got time to squeeze in another demo and show you some more goodies and do some votes and all sorts. This collection I have not seen in a long, long time. It is your Floral Aperture Creator Card die collection. 23 dies in total here. It's a half price deal, and the clever thing about this particular collection is you'll see all of these split dies that you've got and you think, hang on a minute, what's going on here? Well, this is a collection that gives you so much craftability because you've got dies to create not one aperture, not 2 apertures, but 3 different apertures, because you've got the split die at the top here. So with this particular one, which is called your Floral Delights, you can have the shape design one side with the florals. You can go all with that beautiful shape, or you can go all with the florals. And then we give you more to pop into the center of your card as well. So with each and every one, you've got so many different possibilities. I mean, you don't even have to, use these within this collection. You could make these into a shaker, pop something else in there, take the floral die out and pop it into another collection. So many possibilities. And by the way, look at the price on the screen. £23.20 or $30.40 if you're platinum. The floral arch, once again, is exactly the same. So, you can create with both of the dies to get the different side of the arch. You can create with one of the dies to create this really beautiful effect here, or take the floral side and go twice with that and create a really, really beautiful floral arch. I mean, you might want to be doing some paper piecing there on that one and adding that floral spray into the center. I like that idea as well of Corrine's yesterday. Again, when I think of paper piecing, I think, I've got to do the whole lot. But you look at that, for example, if you want to paper piece that, you might just want to do the little flowers there and leave the rest. You don't always have to go the whole hog. Then you've got the Nouveau Roses. So same again, 2 different dies. That's how it looks if you use both of them together. If you use one, got the flowers there as well, which you can pop through to add more. This is the one which I know Corrine's going to be demoing in just a moment, the Opulent Dragonflies. So again, 3 different apertures using those beautiful dragonflies as well. Then you've got the Spring Blooms. Really, really pretty. Again, lots of little floral dies that you can use. I kind of think that you can use the dies that you get in the centre all together because you've got dragonflies and butterflies and flowers. So you could create a really nice card just with the central dies. And then lastly, how gorgeous is this one? The butterfly heart. Whether you want the foliage and the butterflies, whether you want just the foliage or whether you want just the butterflies with the wings lifting out there. So much scope for crafting with this collection, which should be £60, $77. £23.20 today if you're platinum, or $30.40. I mean, how great is this collection, Corrine? Like,
talk out turn. I don't think those boards do them justice because a lot of them are on black and you can't see the detail. So, you know, they are absolutely amazing. So just so that people understand, as Ben was saying, you can put the two elements together. So I've got my two dragonflies here and you would just put them together like that, basically to have them touching. You'll just have to snip there and there because, as you know, die blades don't meet, so you could cut them like that and that will cut it as an arch. Now if you wanted to do the two together, if I cut that one there and then spun it round, my next dragonflies are upside down.
Yeah.
So you cut it from the back.
Yeah.
So you cut, if on some of them you can, if I was to use these two, this one, I could do it that way and turn it because there isn't an up and a down, so that's fine. If it's something like the dragonflies or anything else that's got an up and down with the arch and everything like that, you do one from the front and then you cut the other from the back, just to keep everything upright. I just wanted to tell people that, just so, you know, if they bought it and then they got it home and they were like, I'm trying to do the arch, and every time I cut the second arch, it's upside down. Just cut it from the back. So I've centered this. Now, one thing you also have to remember with these is, these dies aren't always the same size. So if I pop, this one actually isn't too bad. This one is quite close. But some of the other ones, one die is significantly bigger than the other, just the way that it works. So don't necessarily find the center point of your card because that won't always work. Put them together and then work out where they are. Obviously, if you're doing the same die twice, you would mark it up to the center. But if you're doing the two separate dies, just remember they're not always the same size. So you might need to just gauge it by eye. So I'm going to pop those together. If you feel happier cutting them separately, then please do. If you worry about your dies crossing. And the only reason I've not used my magnetic shim to do it is because I want it in a specific place in the cardstock. And if you put it on your magnetic shim, you lose a bit of control. I thought I'd cut that little dragonfly out of white, so I'm using the center, the aperture waist to cut it out. So I'm back to using all of my mats again, all my cutting plates. So we dropped one off earlier, but we're not back to doing it because we've got a lot of detail. But I've never known that these not cut. So I've knocked samples down.
What's that?
Yeah, knocking samples down. There we go. I've actually got an awful lot under here and over at the side because we've got a lot on the show today. Look at that, absolute perfect cut. And actually, it's even cut right through to the middle. So look at that. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? And all those bits just poke out of there beautifully. And I love how the dragonfly wings can be lifted. So you can pop those like that. And then I've got my little waist piece from here. Let's see if I can find the one that pokes that out. There we go. Poke that. Where's it coming out? There we are. And then we have our little extra dragonfly. So then I want you to cut that again out of black.
Yep.
So that would be cutting it just there, you can see. And that's going to give me the aperture in black. And then we can start putting it together. And let me just poke all the bits out of there because I need that. There we go. Popping all of those out.
I don't think we've got a bigger score than 6 out of 10 today.
Oh, haven't we?
No, and Rosalind is saying, thank you, Crafters TV and Ben, for winning for Facebook. I do all right on the competitions. It's whenever I face Debbie Robinson, I tend to lose. Because she always goes on, oh, I'm not good at this, I'm not good at this. And then she turns out to know everything about everything.
Does she?
Very competitive. Have you done a show with Debbie yet?
Oh, yes. Yes, we did. I did one, and yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Right, now, I am using the
Country Lane
vellum.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people ask questions on how to stick it down. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm not going to stick it to the card base. I'm going to stick my black matte layer to that first. It'll make sense in a minute. So I'm going to take that off first. So I don't know whether this is on the 322. Obviously, the Country Lane paper pack is.
Yeah.
But have a look and see if the vellum is as well. So let's make sure I get my card stuck the right way up. And then I'm just going to centre that. Come on, touch my fingers. Just there. So once I've put that on there, I can now take it to my card base. We're going to make this into a 10-fold card. So this is 6.5 by 6.5, nice square. So
Vellum is on a 3 for 2.
Is it?
Yep. And
Excellent.
the 6 by 6 and the 12 by 12.
Wow. Now, because I have stuck the black to the vellum, turn it over, I can see where the black is. I now know exactly where to put my glue because it's going to be hidden. So don't put your glue here, don't put your glue there, put your glue wherever the black is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I know it feels a little bit alien sometimes to be putting the mats and layers together before you put it on your cardstock, but if it's going to make life easier and it's going to help you to, you know, to know where to put it, then why not?
Yeah.
So I can just pop that on there. And there you go. Absolutely no glue visible. I think that's probably one of the most asked questions that we get. Now I'm going to pop this on and I'm just going to do it so we've got a little tiny bit of a drop shadow on there, so you can see I've just got the little bit of black. But before we do that, I thought we would put some acetate on. So then we can turn it into a shaker.
Nice one.
So let me decide, I'm going to do it this way. Right, so I have put together one here. So what I've actually done is I've put my foam all the way around the edge, kept it really close to the edge. If you find that your acetate's a little bit static, go across it with your static bag. You know the one we use for stamping?
Yeah.
Use that and then brush it up, dust it off, and that will get rid of some of the static. Now these pieces in the corner, one, they're going to help to mask the joins, but secondly, they're going to keep all my sequins further to the middle because I don't want to, you know, to lose a lot of my sequins where I can't see them.
Yes.
So I have got my sequins from my Frosty and Bright because I love these. These are just, look at those. Aren't they lovely? So I'm just going to, oops, one's caught to the foam, and also that will also help stop bits getting stuck. And then I can put my acetate on top of there. Oh, there we go. That's going on there. So I've now got a perfectly sealed little shaker element.
Love it.
There we go. And then we can stick that onto the card. It is sometimes easier to do a shaker element separately and then stick it onto the card. And you'll see some of my demos, I actually come with this bit fully prepped. And can you see how I'm not losing sequins down into the corners? It's
yes.
Just for the sake of an extra little bit of foam. So now I just need to make sure that's going to go on there. And then I've also put some red liner onto here. This is going to come together nice and quickly. These don't have to take a long time to put together at all. So a little bit more red liner. I'm only using red liner because if you could use your tacky glue and it would hold it really, really well. But if I'm just for the speed that I'm trying to do it in, red liner. So I'm just going to pop that on with a slight drop shadow. Can you, there we go. That looks lovely. And then you can see, look at that, all of the shaker elements coming down there. Look,
beautiful.
Gorgeous. Now, just so that you can see, all I've done is I've got some of my A4 rose gold glitter card, and I've just cut them again, and I'm going to, and I've snipped them out because they're only held in by the smallest pieces.
Yeah.
And then this one is from here. Oh, I don't need to do that twice. I can just put that one on, and then we can put a little bit of glue down there, and we can pop him just here. And then what I might do is on this one, I'm going to use some tape just for a bit of speed, dotty tape pen, and that will go on there because that will match up perfectly, and then just lift. Looks so, so pretty. Oop, might pull that a little bit hard. And then we can do the same with that one around that corner. And then, oh, there we go, sticking to me instead of the card. We can then pop that on, lift up the wings again. That one should lift, there we go, lift that one up. And then the final little bit from our dancing dragonflies, if I remember rightly, we've got our sentiment, And this one is just Believe. And again, I've cut it out of the rose gold. Now, just run it through my Xyron just to make it sticky on the back, which makes life an awful lot easier. Take that up. And then I can take my sentiment. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to, just before I stick that on, I'm going to grab that. Before I stick that on, I'm just going to draw, I should have done this before, a little faux border all the way around. Oh, there we go. You can draw yours however you want. I do them different styles, different times. You can do it however you want, but the hand-drawn look, I think, works really, really well. And then you can draw, there we go, just use one of our fine art liners. This one is 0.3 mil, so it's nice and fine, and you get a much better effect. Don't try and draw a straight line. If you try and draw a straight line, it won't go straight. So make the most of it and make it look like it's not supposed to be straight. Let me just do there, and then we can do that one, and there we go. Just put a little bit of a border around, and then I can put my sentiment on, and then that's going on to there, and that is all we need to do. But how gorgeous is that? We're going to look at so many different aperture creator cards this afternoon, but there's just so many different ways that you can make them. I mean, that is so, so pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, and really, really achievable for everybody as well. Chrissy Mahoney just saying, gorgeous, so pretty, says Lynn Cherryman. I bought the vellum yesterday. It is still live. I've just checked on the website. The 3 for 2 is still ongoing, so do get involved in that. There is the little banner there, which you'll be able to click on to see all of the deals. Just to reiterate, it wasn't the 12 by 12 of the Bethlehem. It was the Bethlehem A4 collection, which we've got on this show, which is sold out. So just to correct that. Hi to Sarah, who says, I ordered the Gatefold collection Corrine was demonstrating, plus the Celebrate the Season collection that Debbie Robinson demonstrated the other day. Yippee for me. Yippee for you indeed. That is a great buy. Good afternoon, says Bubble and Squeak, to Creative Corrine and Boisterous Ben. Thank you. And the stupendous studio team. Stupendous. Yes, that's what I always say about them, the stupendous studio team. Adriana says, love it. Really beautiful, says Betty. And beautiful card, says Gamma 5203. And hi to Kirsty D, who says, my niece Lily and nephew Zach have just turned up and they say hello to everyone. Well, hello, Kirsty. Hello, Zach. And hello, Lily. If you want to get the last collection that Corrine was just crafting with there, it's this one, which is your Floral Aperture Creator Card Die Collection. I mean, the creator cards, normally the creator cards that we give you, they're sort of like one die, and they do that fantastic job of, creating a card in one pass for you. These are slightly different, as you've seen. Kind of gives you the nuts and bolts on the boards here, in that the fact that you've got the two different dies. So if you want to create this shape here, you can do, just use that die twice, cut it the second time through the back. And then, of course, if you want to create this effect here with just the florals, use this die here, cutting it twice, but then if you want to combine the two, you can do. And with each of the mini collections that you're going to get, you've got all of the extra dice. So here, the foliage and that floral spray to pop it into the center as well, should you wish to do it. If you want to go for these individually, you can. So you've got the Floral Delights is the first one. Then you've got this next set, which is the Floral Arch. Once again, you kind of getting the idea as to how these works. They're like creator cards, but almost like creator cards on the next level, really, because you've got even more choices to how the card looks that you're going to create. I really like this Floral Arch here, using this die twice to create that really beautiful bouquet of flowers. Then you're going to get another spray die as well, which you can pop into the center. This one is your Nouveau Roses. So again, two different outer dies to create the aperture, combine them, use them separately. Lots of little extra smaller dies there with those roses, which you can use independently or indeed use to kind of spruce up your card which you're working with there. Then the opulent dragonflies. Again, how gorgeous is this collection? I'd go full on the dragonflies here and use this die twice to create this beautiful image. And then you've got that extra little dragonfly which you can obviously cut, pop elsewhere on your card. Even maybe pop in the centre of the aperture and just have it twirling there with some of your invisible thread. I think would look really, really nice. Then you've got the spring blooms. Once again, 2 dies. Create this however you wish. Use the dies in the centre, they're the florals elsewhere if you like. Maybe layer those up to create a nice little finished embellishment for the front of your card. And then lastly is your butterfly heart. Once again, you can keep it fairly simple with the foliage or go to town with all of those butterflies. Cut that one twice, and the butterflies, as you can see there, even just lift out of the cardstock for you too. That is a mammoth collection for a small price of just £23.20 if you're a Platinum member, or $30.40 if you're shopping with us in the US and you're Platinum. Everybody's saving £30.94 today, or $39.70. One thing that definitely does want to go into your basket if you are shopping this weekend is the Weekend Super Saver. Not much to look at, I've got to be honest with you, but a craft room essential, a core craft room tool are glue tape pens. Buy 6, get 2 free here. These disappear. And you know, each and every year we have that great tape pen shortage. Do not be part of it. Even if you've got what you think is plenty of tape pens in your craft room right now, always have more than you think that you'll need, because you never want to get to a point where your tape pen runs out and you haven't got any spare. Then you go to the website and we haven't got any there because we sold out. Take advantage of these deals here. It's £32, $55 for just $19.15 today. We'll give you 8 of those, but you'll only pay for 6. So handy to have. It's my go-to adhesive when I'm doing a bit of quick sticking. You've got 22 meters on each roll, 72 feet. Perfect for all types of your paper crafting. But go swiftly on that. That deal is, of course, live over the course of the weekend, whilst stocks last. We've got some other deals coming up for you later on. So Craft Vault this afternoon from 2 o'clock is going to be fast. It is going to be furious. We've got some amazing deals right across a whole selection of ranges for you. And we just thought we would, Corinne will like this one, we would example you with a few of those deals for you right here. Your outline die collection with 17 elements in total. These are for phenomenal. 55% that you're saving off this particular collection. So what is a $42, $53 bundle you're getting for £14 and change if you're Platinum.
Wow.
$19.20. I remember when we first launched these, actually, a lot of our guys were just doing very simple kind of cards, creating backgrounds and placing these over the backgrounds, like watercolour backgrounds, to create some beautiful effects. But the fact that you've got so many different dies within this set, from dragonflies to butterflies, you've got so much scope once again. So if you like to colour, you've got the ability to do that. If you maybe want to pop these onto some acetate again and do a bit of colouring, you can. If you like to do your paper piecing, but you can see actually how all of the individual components are going to work beautifully together with the dragonflies and butterflies and the simple sprigs. You've got these beautiful flowers. I mean, that one is just screaming out, isn't it, to be paper pieced. You've got the beautiful, fabulous florals there once again. And then lastly in this set is that beautiful peony posy, pretty posy. So again, a lovely collection to go for. If you do pop these into your basket, no doubt you will be paper piecing some of these. So go on that 3 for 2 as well. The hold and release sheets are there on the website, still on 3 for 2. So add those into your basket as well with this set. And Corinne's got some finished samples to show you how to use these.
I have. So like you were saying, if you want to just use them as outline dies, just cut them in black, put them on top of a really pretty background paper, then they are going to look absolutely gorgeous. Now this is one, there's a couple in here that I made. So this is one that I made where I made a lovely background and then cut them through, paste them back in, and then you could just see the background.
Is that like a watercolour background, is it?
Yeah, I just made it with inks.
Yeah.
It was
That's really clever.
easy. But again, if you want to, how about like that? That is absolutely gorgeous. I love that. So that's really getting quite vibrant, but then cutting them out, not paper piecing, but just matting and layering and then building them up. There are so many different ways, just down and sort of aperture at the front. This is what you were saying, creating those watercolour backgrounds. There's that pretty posy. Oops, sorry, throwing them around. I do like that one. You don't need to do much in the background because your dies are so pretty. Oh, that was another one I did on a show. Again, making a background. Again, just matting and layering them. Gorgeous. I love that one. So again, just black on that background, as we've done with that. So you don't need to go complicated. But you could, there's no examples actually, but I'm thinking these will mix and match really well together. Oh,
yep.
I have there, because I put the butterfly on with the florals. But I don't see why you can't mix and match these around, because I think they would go so well if you sort of
exactly. It's like I said, you've almost got like a meadow of you know, butterflies and foliage and you know, wildlife. It's really, really lovely collection.
So pretty. I do. This is one that I really enjoy using.
£14.80, $19.20. It's not a new collection, Kathy. You said you've never seen these before. Might just have been one of those that sort of skipped you by. But I can tell you what, I've never seen them at this price before. So if you are seeing them for the first time, you're thinking, oh, new collection. It's not. But what a great price, £14.80 or $19.20 for that set. You can pick all of these deals up right now just by hitting the Shop the Day page. It's Craft Vault coming your way in just over an hour's time. The year of craft we're about to show you here, this is the gift of giving. Right, look at the price.
Wow.
$34.99 these are, $40. Everyone saves $17.50. Everyone saves $19.98. Platinum price, you're at £13.99 or $15.98. Over 265 elements in this box. And you know, again, if you love these, if you love our craft kits as well, you know that these are just jam-packed full of craftability. So always beautifully presented. If you've got lots of the boxes as well, of course, you can stack them nice and easily. They've even got the little ribbons on the front there, so you can dispense the items nice and quickly. But just quickly show you through here. With all of the Year of Crafts, you always get your, well, it's like a bookazine really. It is absolutely jam-packed full of ideas of how you can use all of the different items within your kit. So you've got what's within your kit here. So you're going to get coloured cardstock, pattern papers, you've got ribbons, stamps, a lovely selection of stamps in there actually. You've got stencils, die cut tags, sentiments, you've got your book spine template, you've also got the double stepper card template, gift bag template, there's loads. And then as you go through here, you've got loads and loads of ideas of cards to make with the pictures and all of the instructions. And again, like you see in our magazines actually, it always tells you where you are as far as your sort of crafty ability is concerned. So there are projects for beginners within here. There's projects for more advanced crafters in here as well. But can you see, we step you through everything. We lay everything out for you. We give you the written instruction. We give you the pictured instruction. Again, this one, you can't make a rainbow. Well, you can. Intermediate, that one there. You've got all of your templates within here too. And just jam-packed full. It is actually, how many pages is this? It is 67 pages of creativity, and everything that I've just told you in the front there, so you get your list of what you're going to get within it is in here. So ribbons in here, you've got your stencils in here, you've got a lovely collection of all of your stamps in here as well. I mean, you've got absolutely loads. Like with our craft kits, of course, as well, we give you your card blanks in 3 different sizes. You've got your envelopes to match up with those card blanks. You've got all of those stencils, which I told you about as well, and all of those templates included too. Plus, you've got all of your printed papers, you've got your die-cut sentiment sheets and your coloured cardstock in there too. I mean, you get absolutely loads. Bang for your buck, you can't beat it. For 13 quid today, that is an off-the-chart deal. And once again, if you are somebody perhaps who's new to craft, wants to kind of, you know, they talk about like one pot cooking when you're doing your cooking. This is like almost like the one pot cooking of craft, because you've got everything that you need in one box to get crafting some amazing projects. Plus you've got all of the inspiration in there as well. If you've never picked up one of our Year of Crafts, make today the day that you do it, because I tell you what, again, I've never seen these as low as £13.99.
It's a perfect gift price,
or $15.98.
isn't it? You know, if you've got somebody that talks about wanting to start crafting or just in $13.99, $15.98, I think is a perfect price to gift to someone or to have in as a Christmas present or something like that. I just think at that price, it is amazing.
265 elements for a bonkers price. Please do not miss out on this deal. We're kind of over the course of today and tomorrow wrapping up what is left of our end of summer sale. Finishes midnight, 2nd of October. All those deals have been up to 70% off, and you're going to see this afternoon and indeed tomorrow as well some of those best deals which are still there. This has got to be one of them. Don't miss out. By the way, the paper pad deals are still live on the website. Hashtag just saying. We've got a few more deals to show you, but before we just get onto those, let's have a little look at the cards that Corrine has made over the course of the show today and get you voting on your fave. So if you have just joined us, Corrine, line them up, please, and we'll get people voting on their favourite.
We've only done 3 because we've been doing our game and we've been looking at everything. So first of all, we did the curved sentiment out of that sentiment edge ball collection. So that's so pretty there. So thank you very much. Then you went back to our launch from yesterday, our Edge Gatefold dies, which is again so pretty there. And then we did our aperture dies, just like that. So 3, 2, and 1.
Get voting. You've got about 5 minutes to get your votes in on that. Very quickly before we disappear, Adriana just saying, great samples. I think I have these. A Hunting I Shall Go. That was with the outline dies. I think, again, in this craft vault, we'll get the details up of this next item for you. I think this craft vault, we're bringing back a lot of items that I've not seen for a while, like those outline dies, like these liftables as well. These were hugely popular when we launched them. Sit down before you take a look at the screen here. £4.40 for the liftables. $6.40 if you're platinum. Even if you've never shopped with this before, look at the price you're going to be paying. And I remember the wow factor about these when we launched them, because a lot of people love the idea of having a die that would cut into your cardstock and give you the ability to be able to have your hearts that would lift, your stars that would lift, and then also your dragonflies that would lift. But the genius about this is, literally when I first saw them, I thought, oh yeah, one die, that's brilliant. It's not one die, it's a whole selection of different dies. So in the hearts here, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hearts. If you want to use them all in one go, you can do. If you want to kind of place these, in different places on your project, you can just use a few of these. If you want to combine these, maybe with some of those stars as well, you can. And like the brilliant thing is, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hang on a minute, 27 elements. There's more than that, isn't there?
It is, isn't it?
Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, we might have got a bit overexcited here. We're going to double check. I tell you what, let's have a look at some finished cards with Corrine, because we're not 100% sure we've got the right deal here. I thought it was good.
Put those to one side. Right, okay. So let's have a look at the heart. So this is really lovely. So you can see on there, absolutely beautiful. So you've got the hearts in there and they just lift up the edges, which is really gorgeous. We've got a triple easel just here. Oh, I'm spending more time trying to get the easel up. But again, those hearts just, come on, Corrine, get this area. And the third one with those hearts just lifting up. That is so pretty, isn't it? And then this one I really love, because this is the stars. So we've got this one here for the party, but I want to show you this one because we always talk about masculine cards, how hard they are. But what is so clever about this is Trudy, who's made this, has cut them in the different directions. So like this one lifts with the apex down the centre there. So you can see she's cut them. So what happens is a little piece of your cardstock doesn't cut out so that they stay in your card and then you lift the rest. But she's cut them in all the different directions so that they're lifting and it's not sort of a universal lift, which I think is really nice. She could have put them all on square, lifting in the same direction, but I love how she's done this in all of the different directions. So yeah, really lovely collection.
Stars in your hearts you're going to get here. I did think, I mean, it's still a great deal, but I did think that was redonkulous. 27 elements you're going to get, so you'll get all of those for £4.40 or $6.40. We do have the winner of the demo of the show, so let me get that for you. The winner is... Two.
There we go, from our launch. Thank you very much.
Right, and we'll get that up onto the Crafty Walk of Fame, and you could be voting for that a little bit later on when we do the demo of the day. One more item to show you from our craft vault, which is coming up in just a little while. It is the Creator Card Ribbon Threading Die Collection. Deal again on this is amazing. So $77.94, $89.70 is the bundle price here, but you are actually only going to be paying $31.18 or $35.88 if you're a platinum member. You get the detail in a die and the outer die with this collection as well. And the great thing about this is, right, straight off the bat, these are a little bit, to me, reminding me of like the broderie and glazed dies that we've got, because they're going to create a really nice background for you, all right, if you just use them in their simplest form. However, what our guys have actually developed, and you'll see with some finished samples of cards with Corrine in just a few moments' time, you've got the ability, and they've been pre-cut to allow you to thread lots of beautiful ribbon through these too. So if you just want to use these as they are, you can. But of course, they have been designed for you to thread. You can see a bit more clearly on this one here that you can thread your ribbon of different shapes and sizes and colours all the way through. And you can see lots of beautiful designs here. That charming lace. This one is called the Baroque Swirls. You've got your bold florals in there. This one is called the diagonal lace. Again, you can see how that one is screaming just to have some ribbon threaded through it. And then you've got your elaborate lace within that set as well, which you can see just here, beautifully done. It's a really, really different die set, but a lovely way to get working with your ribbon, and a set actually which I think will work quite nice if you have got, you know, your little gubbins box, which Jan always talks about, full of bits and pieces of ribbon. You don't quite know what to do for them. This is a great set to work them into, isn't it?
It certainly is. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. I'm going to show you some really different looks on here. So look at that with the retro rainbow paper pad. You can put that on there. So then we've just put in sort of our ombre ribbons through there. I think that looks really lovely. How about with that? Just a lovely little simple bit of ribbon, or how about that really subtle, but it just adds to the tactile feel of it, or just like, there we go. So you can see sometimes we're going up and down, sometimes we're going horizontally. Yes, that's the right word.
Yeah.
And then, you know, like you said, they can be the focal point of your card if you want to. I think most of these, or they could just be a background. How pretty is that one? So, so gorgeous. But think about other things other than just ribbon. Well, I'll show you that one quickly because we've done thread and twine on there as well, which I think is really clever.
Yeah, beautiful. £31.18 or $35.88 for that collection. We'll show you more of that and more great deals over the course of Craft Vault, which is coming up in an hour's time. 3 for 2 on the paper pads are still available for you. As I said, I do not know when they are going to be taken off, so get them whilst they're still there. It's definitely a mistake. Summer sale is still available there for you as well. Massive thank you to Corrine. We'll be back for Craft Vault in an hour's time. Until then, bye for now.